Well, here's a brand new Victoria 2 After Action Report, and this is a country I wanted to play for a long time. Hawaii, which is a very unpopulated, unciv country in the game. Of course, usually gets taken over by America. They have the highest literacy of all the uncivs in the game by like 80%. I've always been, since like my first started playing the game in 2014, I've always wanted to do a game as them. But I couldn't quite figure out how to do it first because I can't conquer anybody. I didn't know about sphere abuse strategy yet, and I would always get conquered eventually by America. So like, I didn't feel like doing it. But then this last January, I decided to give it a try again. I civilized pretty quickly, of course, since I knew what I was doing. Since unlike what I was when I first started playing, and once I became sphered by America and allied them, I went right to work and I took over almost all of Mexico, which America was more than happy to oblige, as you can see, because they took over a bunch too. Once I became a great power, a great power Hawaii, I was able to colonize a good chunk of the Pacific. I took over, and I focused all my efforts on China for the rest of the game so I could build up an industry and army, as you can see. And I fell to communism in the 1890s, because they all of a sudden, like over 100,000 communists dropped down on Hawaii itself, and I had all my troops either in China or in Mexico, so and it would take months for them to get back. I mean, it would take months for me to send my ships out to wherever, pick up the troops, bring them over here, win the battle, and then reoccupy the province. So I fell to communism, which actually was a plus for me because I was able to focus on building on my industry instead of letting the capitalists take over. So as you see, 4th place in the world. Really high ranking for Hawaii, 2nd strongest military in the world, the 8th most industrialized, 4th most prestigious. I don't know what it is, but a lot of my games where I'm playing like small island nations like Hawaii, that was also the case with Iceland, the Philippines, and New Zealand, but they always seem to like want to go to communists for some reason. I find it very weird, but it was a very fun game. Yeah, it was very funny. Showing on servers of mine, me beating the crap out of China as Hawaii is a big chunk of China right there, and it really, really did help my country. And of course, being part of the New World, which Hawaii is considered part of the New World. I was able to get a massive boost of immigration, even though I was communist. I was able to get a whole bunch of Polynesian in here. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot too. Thanks to America, I was able to take over Sakhalin from Russia because I got a free Kazabeli on them, and I started to get some Polynesian pops in there too, and China as well. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this game as Hawaii, and here is the final results.